messages for you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Welcome to all new subscribers. I love to know your name and location in the comments section. So thank you for those who are commenting and liking. And lots of shares as well. So we have the life purpose. I'm just going to give you one card and we're going into a snapshot. And the abundance angels are here for Sagittarius today. And the romance angels. We'll see what's going down in this 6 planetary alignment. Lots of solar flares from the sun are activating our DNA. Coronal mass ejections. Therefore, corona is not a virus. Oops. It's enlightening energy. This is about the environment. It's affecting you. See, as I said that? Because you're an earth angel. You're here to guide others. Look at lavender. So this is saying relax. Even put lavender on your pillow. These are life purpose angels. So let's have a look. Oh, got goosebumps all over me. You've been trusting the universe to bring you, right, your mission, your life purpose, to bring it to you. Well done, Sagittarius. We're just going to do one card here for life purpose. Then we'll get into your reading. For Sagittarius, you're a teacher, you're a natural born teacher, and you inspire others. So you naturally do that. You're somebody who could learn something. Like if you did a Reiki workshop with me, you could teach it immediately. So you learn that way as though you're going to re-teach it. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Welcome, Jennifer from Tucson, Arizona. I love knowing where you're from. I'm Bella Katrina from Sydney, Australia. Coming at you here with the abundance angels coming out in your life purpose reading. So infinite abundance. This is a cornucopia. It doesn't stop. It's infinite. Remember, you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So what's in the divine matrix for you? We're hitting a golden Merkaba at the moment through this alignment. And you're going to step forward into your teaching role, which you've already been in all your life. But it's hard when you've been surrounded by people who don't want to learn. So then you feel like you're not meant to be there. You feel like, you know, when you've got nothing left to give or your audience isn't, it's like they're codependent on you. They're not taking what you've taught them and going to build their own life. They're just relying on you to support them. This is your life purpose card message for today. Oh, look at that. See all those numbers? Wow, look at that. You're in a portal, Sagittarius. Right? So making decisions based on your heart's true desires. Exciting. What does your heart want? It's time to decide. No more crapola. No more suffering fools. No more being used. Right? Glory. G'day from Melbourne. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. And we have an Aussie in the house. So what is your heart's true desires? If I asked you right now, can you tell me off the top of your head? Because that's where God is. He's aligning with your heart's true desires. And this is the numbers. See how that's how creation is? It's an alignment here. You're in a planetary alignment portal. Look at that. And this is going to give you infinite abundance if you follow your heart, because you're a natural born teacher. It's like your students will appear. And these students will be different. They'll be wanting to learn. Nothing worse than actually giving advice to somebody who's naysaying you, right? Oh, that's wonderful, Jennifer. Thank you for saying that. Good. Global awakening, all right? And you're activating everyone around you, Sagittarius. When you decide that you're going to put yourself first, your heart first, you align with the divine. You align with the divine. We have some abundance angels here, so we call upon them. Say, abundance angels, I call upon you now. I give you permission and ask to intervene in my life, to bring me abundance today. We're not talking about yesterday or tomorrow. We're talking about right now. Whoa, look, as I said that. Thank you, angels. A windfall of abundance. So we're not with Satan clause. Satan clause, where the O-files get the children to sit on their lap and take a photo so you can go into a directory. Come on now. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, which is your heart's true desires, and your charitable work. So maybe you gave a donation and you're going to get it back 1,000-fold. I just heard 1,000-fold back. Well, just forget about Satan. Doreen Virtue's a bit, not really that awake. Anywho, keep your positivity up. This is your gift to the world, Sagittarius. If anyone's got a PMA, positive mental attitude, it's Sagittarius, right? Not PMT. Stop it. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Well done, Sagittarius. Don't allow any negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. The lion and the lamb, you want the fierce Sagittarius or you want the lamb Sagittarius? Your choice. Because Sag can be both. Are you Sagittarius, Jennifer? This is sun, moon, and rising. Beautiful messages here. You've held on, I'm hearing. You've held on until your knuckles were white, but you didn't give up. And here's a leg up for you today. There's a leg up here in a windfall of abundance. And this is not just financial. This is a reward for whatever you've given out. You get back. We're going to do a snapshot here of the Lucy Cavendish Tarot. So exciting. Your Venus and Mercury's in Sag. Wow. You're very special. I'm just answering people in the live chat. Let me know your name and location. Super chat's open if you want to give a donation. Whatever you give out today, you're getting back 1,000-fold. We're looking at today. They're coming right into today. And go, what is your true heart's desires? To love and be loved. To have abundance. The penthouse suite. This pina colada, please. Yeah, I've never had a bikini. I've always had a tankini. But maybe it's time to get the bikini on today. And we say it could be a Bloody Mary because we're non-alcoholics here. The 10 of Pentacles, enjoying the outcome. You are going to love this no matter what because you deserve it, because of your courage, your strength, your tenacity to pull through, to keep going. To be nice when the weather isn't, to be happy when people aren't. They're just like, want to bring you down. You just stood your ground here. You've mended your heart. And you're stronger than you've ever been, Sagittarius. So exciting. 10 of Pentacles. This is just your snapshot. Whoa. Having your first card out is a Sagittarius card. Balance and harmony, temperance. This means that you've been tempered. When the blacksmith heats up the iron and he moves it, he reshapes it. You have to be hot. You have to be tempered to be reshaped. So you've been reshaped. You're no longer the same person. You're chilled out more. You have more faith than you've ever had. And you're being more receptive. Your positive mental attitude is bringing in abundance. If you can stay calm, don't let people rile you. Don't let people get you upset. Don't get triggered. We're talking about today or the next 24 hours after you watching this reading, right? The yearning desire. Again, desires. Based on your true heart's desires. These are them. You've been hiding them. Jennifer, well, thank you very much for your kind donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. I love you. God bless you. 1,000-fold back to you in Jesus' mighty name. Wow. Yearning desire in the moon. You haven't shared this yet, but really it's to have fun and it's to be loved and it's to be rewarded for your spiritual teaching. You pass on things immediately of what you've learned. A spiritual teacher will demonstrate to you. So a child comes to you with negative behavior. They're giving you, I'm using an example as a child, mainly it's like the man-child, they're giving you the behavior that they have received. And they're asking you to be a spiritual teacher, show me. So they come up and pull your hair or they push you over. I'm just giving an example. And they're looking at you because they're getting pushed over. They're getting their hair pulled. So how does the spiritual Sag handle me pulling their hair? Do they speak up? Do they say you can't do that? Do they say step back? So there's people that annoy you. Sometimes they're calling on you to be told, you know what I mean? Like They're going to be told. So that's why that was the lion and the lamb we saw. You can be both, Sagittarius. It's like, which one do they want today? So you're going to speak up here. You're going to be telling people, get back. You cannot pull my hair. Do not push me over. That is not okay with me. And that actually creates space for your desires to come in. So remember, you're a teacher and you do it through demonstration. You don't do it through sitting down and talking. You do it by, don't do that. You demonstrate it. So don't take it personally. When people attack you, they're actually asking for your advice. They're saying, how would you handle this behavior? Because it's happening to them. Ah, whoa! 3 major arcanas in a row. You have hit a milestone. You're having a breakthrough. Maybe you've been in a breakdown. Maybe you feel like nothing's really worked for you. Maybe you feel like, you've been stagnant. Things aren't moving. It has not working out for me. This is saying hope is being restored in the next 24 hours if you focus on your heart's desires. So that means you've got to say no to things that don't serve you. So fancy having the star there in the alignment, 6 planetary alignment. Woohoo! And you're balanced. It's going to show up in your bank account. Suspense and waiting. This is what you've been waiting for. See, it feels like suspended animation. It feels like nothing's happening. But actually, the whole universe is conspiring for you. So please don't let any negative vibrations get into your brain cells. If people come up and trigger you, share with them. This is how you handle that type of energy. And that's your spiritual teacher role. Oh, swift decisions here. How can you have 8 of Wands and the Hanged Man? Because this is a sacrifice now. You're sacrificing what no longer serves you. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's just a way of being. Maybe it's a belief system. But to have the 8 of Wands, that's like non-stop blessings. Blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. Because there's an alignment here. And we're sitting in a 6-planet alignment. So imagine that, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas in a 7-card layout. That's spiritual lessons. You've learnt so much. That's 4 spiritual lessons colliding. You put your order in and you're sitting at the table waiting. It's like being at the restaurant going, excuse me, can I have my meal? Like, I ordered that like an hour ago. You're like, still balanced. That's fine. Take your time. And then all of a sudden, it all comes at once. Remember, you've got a windfall here, a windfall of abundance. This happens quite fast. All you have to do is stay in your heart chakra, the hopes and fears. So this is what you're hoping for. It's going to be better than you hoped for, I just heard. So this is in 3 days' time, or within 3 days from you watching this. Again, celebration, bounty. Don't get triggered. Don't move out of your beautiful self. Right? Looks like nothing's happening. We've got here. But you've sacrificed the need to not control. You've also sacrificed what doesn't serve you any longer. And the outcome? Wow, another major arcana. So you've got spiritual lessons again here. It's because of your strength. I have to say, your courage is outstanding. And you know what? We've got courage, but we don't have encouragement. So I hope this reading comes to you today with some encouragement to keep going. Don't give up just before the miracle occurs. It looks like nothing's happening. And then, bam, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. Look, you've been worried about finances. You've been worried about money. There's a windfall coming. Keep your focus here. Fancy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas in a reading. You'd be feeling that at a cellular level. And when you think nothing's going to happen, you got the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So because I've got a donation here, thank you very much. Super chat is open. Very generous of you. Anything you give today will go back 1,000-fold, I'm hearing. Wheel of Fortune. You got the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's just see what the Wheel of Fortune is. That's the Jupiter spin. Fancy having that in the 6th planetary alignment. Something major is happening. You've been waiting for this. This is in your chart, I'm seeing. It's in your birth chart. Oh, this could be your birth chart. Yeah, the stars have aligned in your birth chart. Look, this is a time for you to step forward, right? To know who you are. Even though it looks like nothing's happening, that's why I brought this reading to you. It's all timed perfectly for you. Let's just clarify here the Wheel of Fortune before we go into the romance angels and see what's coming up for Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune is the Jupiter spin. And you know when you're in that vibration, you can be lucky. Good things happen for you. And I'm telling you that this is an alignment, especially for you. Because you've got to make decisions based on your heart's true desires. This is the test here. Oh, here they come, right? Here they are. It's not even a sorry. It's a like, let's just move forward and forget the past. It's like, what's Sagittarius going to do about that? You're going to say, okay, I'm going to forget the past. Well done. Putting all that burden down. All these 10 things this person did to you. Look what they did. You're going to forget it? Like you're just a super trooper. And it will increase your finances. You know that this whole thing here cost you financially. Because if somebody's draining you physically, it's affecting everything. So you've done very well. And your finances will improve. Just keep going. Don't give up. You'll always have enough at the moment before the windfall comes. So stop worrying. I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune. This is what you're going to be like just before the wheel turns. So if you're apprehensive, you feel like you've just put your burden down, but you're on. This is the Eight of Cups. This is emotionally like, where's my person? Why aren't they here? And then you got the status surge here. This is 1 month's time. This is a new job, really. But it's also clarity and stepping into your truth and stepping forward, knowing who you are and knowing who you are for others. So if this is a relationship reading, this is rebuilding yourself on who you are for that person. And you do that through your communication. Because this is underneath, this is hopes and fears. You'll no longer care what other people think of you. It's a really good place to be. Like that's your internal politics. That's like, what are they saying? If you go, it's none of your business what you think. It's none of my business what you think about me. Right? So you're cutting out all that. Like that's juvenile playground stuff. And that's the outcome. Wow, Sagittarius. I'm just like, wow. So there's an ending and a beginning. There's 2 10s here. See this? In the Wheel of Fortune clarifying. Right? Somebody in the past is saying, can we let go of the past? Can we start again? And you're like, yes, let's move forward. Let's put the burden down. Let's put all the emotional anguish down. Let's forget about how much it cost. And let's do a standing ovation from the crowd. And then you get a second chance. This person wants a second chance with you, basically. Because you're the Empress. Look at this major stuff, Sagittarius. The Chariot. Moving forward with or without them, leaving the past behind. I'm telling you, everything has to go from this moment. So wrap it all up in a pink balloon, helium balloon, and let it go. Because this has to start fresh. 2 of Cups is on its way to you. But you had to go through this, not caring what other people think. So that means it could be an age difference. There could be a difference in belief systems. There's something that held this relationship up and it cost you. And now you're just like, oh, I'm just prepared to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune brings you your partnership. I want to have a look here too at the 8 of Wands. Such a good reading. You spiritually have upgraded in a lot of different areas. But now you don't care what other people think. You're putting yourself first. And this is bringing a person back to start afresh. The 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. It's over. There's a new beginning here. So let's have a look. What is the 8 of Wands for Sagittarius? As the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. In your favor. Why? Because you walked away from the past. Look at that. That's that full moon in Sagittarius. It actually brought up a lot of grief. A lot of people you realize that weren't for you. And you know, if they're not for you, they're against you. It's like There's no 50 Shades of Grey here, Sagittarius. You're either on Sagittarius's train or you get off their tracks. Because look, you're flying. You're about to fly, literally. That means that things are going to go your way. You know the Jupiter spin? You are in it. Well done. And it's because of your courage when you couldn't see anything, when you're in the dark and you didn't know anything. You couldn't find, right? This person wasn't letting you down, the one that you are meant to be with. We're doing here a clarifying here before we go into the romance angels on the 8 of Wands. Cautious progress is 6. So normally the 6 of Swords, you know, in the tarot is moving forward. This is not. This is cautious progress. This is you walking away from the past and just sitting and waiting. That's the Hanged Man. That's when things start going really fast. Whoa, 6 of Wands. You've learnt your lesson. And you could even say that. Let's decree it out loud. You go, I've learnt my lesson. I'm ready to manifest the new. Letting all that crapola go of he said, she said, what do they think? Who cares? I mean, that's what you're stepping into. You're letting all the past go. Look at that. 6 of Cups. Reflecting on the past. Taking all the lessons and then dropping it and letting it go. 666. The Chariot moving forward. This is your card. I love this. This should be a Sagittarius card because this is like getting your mojo back. This is lifting your spirits, right? Out of the Hanged Man, you've learned a spiritual lesson. You've been in a spiritual battle and you've come out victorious here. This is like this is the hot tamale train. Putting on some red underwear, Sagittarius. You're almost irresistible. Wow. I've never seen so many major arcana, spiritual lessons that are now you're upgrading from. There's so many major arcanas here. So the minor arcana is the details of the major spiritual lessons. And you've got the 8 of Wands as the only minor arcana. So we're going into the 8 of Wands and we're looking, what is it? And it's you moving on from the past. Even if you reconcile with somebody, they're not in the same energy. This is being asking you to realize that you're not either. And this will go really well. This can go really quite easy, synchronistically, you know, the path of least resistance, things start working in your favor. This is the hopes and fears, the Empress. Why would that be in your hopes and fears? This is not like, there might be a fear of not receiving what you need in love. Again, look, this has been a bit of a battle. And this is maybe gaslighting from somebody, you know, that gaslights onto you and you're moving forward here. This is the Chariot. So you're moving on from games that people played in the past, narcissistic abuse, people with huge egos. Like, you're just not into that anymore. Right? You've superseded that. You've risen above that. And it's time for you to celebrate in a minute. It just feels like you're stuck right now, but you're not. Things are all moving in your favor. And let's have a look what the romance angels say. What a wonderful reading. Romance angels, we call upon you now for Sagittarius. So they're saying your trust will be rewarded. Everything you give out today seems to be a moment in time. So if you were ever going to tithe or give a kindness, do whatever you want back, give it out today and it will come back 1,000-fold. That's why we've got Super Chat open and we thank you for the beautiful donation here for Super Chat. Back to you 1,000-fold. Romance angels, we call upon you now for Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. So good to see that in the 6th planetary alignment because Jupiter spin is your frequency. And you came out with your card in the first card. So this is getting your needs met. This is going beyond what your needs are. So maybe it's just the angels are saying it comes in different forms, this abundance. It may not come in the way you think, but you've been waiting. It feels like forever. And look, this is your card again, Sagittarius. Sagittarius will shoot for the stars and get the moon. Oops, somebody has love in their heart for you. Kissy, kissy, mama. This is where the heart palpitates, where you connect in the heart. You can read each other's heart. You can talk telepathically through the heart chakra. When we do twin flame Reiki attunement, we open the heart portal, heart to heart, and do a soul clearing, soul healing, so that you can communicate your heart's true desires. Ooh, somebody's going to make the effort. They're being guided. Like this planetary alignment is like yelling at somebody, you know, like an angel in their ear. You've been calling somebody in too. This is your manifestation. What is that? Something is over. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This is soulmate Reiki attunement to clear out your karmics, bring in your soul kin, right? So you're actually letting go. It's like sitting in nothingness. It's not easy, but there's somebody who's manifesting you that you're manifesting. It's synchronistic. You may not even know who this person is. Oh, and it ends in true love. It's love. Wow. Why is children affecting your love life? Oh, the immature one. The immature one. The immature one? Yeah. This is being hurt. And a lot of us, you know, are releasing the codependency that we learnt. So you release it from your DNA. You've been crying. The grief has been released. I think this is healing your fear of commitment. It's like seeing toxic commitment and not wanting it, and now you're healing it. And this is about breaking the code. You know, people that have been abused become abusers, and this is why we're called to call on our Heavenly Father and get the Holy Spirit to break it, so that you don't perpetuate the same energy. It stops with you. You've healed something in your bloodline. And this is a renewal of the inner child then. Once it's healed, see, the inner child comes out to play. So both you and your person's inner child fall in love and are really compatible and have fun. Hopes and fears. This is a masculine energy I'm picking up on that is scared that they'll get it wrong. That's your crown. We're not religious here. Religion keeps you from God. We're spiritual beings. So it's influenced by your spiritual, I'm going to say, look, calling in your soulmate here. This is calling in the one that you want. It's your heart's doing it. And when they come in, you need to be childlike and have fun and innocent, I'm hearing. And don't carry any past with you. This has helped your person release a fear of abandonment. So powerful. And I know you've been waiting. And this is why, underneath true love, someone wasn't telling you, but they're in love with you. Ah, I can't fool you, Sagittarius. They love you. They haven't told you yet, though, right? Because their inner child had to heal. But they're calling you in. Their heart's calling you. This is a divine alignment of true love. And they're not going to deceive themselves anymore. Hope you've enjoyed this reading. I certainly have. And I thank you very much for your kind donation and for supporting me here, for liking and subscribing. Just getting started on this channel, so your support is amazing. And I'll see you in the next video. We'll bring in some energy, see what energy that your person's coming in on. Open your heart, right, to receive love and abundance, because the Jupiter spin is in alignment with you. Well done. Thank you for joining me here at Bellafire Star, and I'll see you soon, Sagittarius. Unless you want to book your own personal reading in this alignment, be amazing. This true love will find you. So just wait patiently, be balanced, grounded, and know that your heart's true desires are manifesting right before your eyes. I love you. Thanks for watching.